Okay. Okay. How do I do? Okay. Just test this thing out. says it's live, but it's not. Oh, it is live. Huh. Huh. It's kind of wild. Should we do that? Okay. Well. All right. Second. Any orders? Whoa, Bry.
Is this the, so okay, interesting, is I can see the comments. Huh. All right, well, I saw your stream on my desktop, but not here. Hey, everybody. So I'm trying out this new software to stream, like, on other platforms, not TikTok. And I'm trying to figure out how it works. Like, I got it on my phone here, but I can't see the comments on the phone, which is kind of wild to me that I can't do that. But anyhow. Yeah, Ella, look how fancy this is. So we're going to pack up some orders today and show you guys the inside dirt. Ella, baby, thanks for coming in. So I guess, I wonder if this means I need to go to YouTube and do the comments there directly. That's kind of a pain in the butt. All right, so no one on, okay, huh. I'm sure I'm doing this wrong. Wow, okay, yeah, so I can't see the comments from any other platform on here, only have to go to the platform here. Oh, Red Hood. Oh, hey, Ella. Oh, did you really? Fantastic. Yeah, thank you guys for joining us over here on this platform. I'm sure I'm doing this wrong, and I'm sure there's a better way of doing this, but I got to get it hooked up to my system. So today I'm going to pack up some orders from some of them from last night, as a matter of fact, and then we're going to see how it goes. But if you guys have any questions, so far TikTok looks great. Instagram, sorry, TikTok's not on here. TikTok is great. Jesus, sorry. Instagram is great. YouTube is not on. Okay. There's that. There's this one. Streaming. Great. Comments are there. Wild. Oh, so this is cool because I can do multiple interviews on here. That's kind of neat. Hmm. Yeah, weird. Okay, so I can't get the comments, the chats to show up. So guys, just sorry, won't be doing anything fun today because I'm just trying to get this whole thing working. But now you know how it works. So okay, so I can't get the. It sounds like no matter what, I'm going to need additional monitors. Okay. Boy, I guess they don't really want you to use other accounts. That makes sense. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right, so I do need to get another monitor. This is crazy. All right. I thought I was going to get away with it. KD2067392. Oh, how are you? Okay. All right. I got to get to work now. We've done this enough. All right. So these are orders from last night. Last time we had our auction that we do almost every night. And these were orders that folks won. So what they did is they bought a 10-pack and then they picked a number. I like that it's QVC for comics. That's really cool. This guy won a Death of Wolverine #1, Death Watch #4, Detective Comics #26 or 66, First Prince of Two-Face. I just saw this. This guy just made an appearance in another book of ours. It's a great Nightwing cover. Okay. There should be an option here to buy. Okay, here we go. Now, how do I get that? Huh. There's a very big delay here. Yep. Damn it. I like that QVC for comics. It's a cool comparison there. I might put this thing on now. Oh, Red Hood. Yeah, you should definitely get Nightfall for sure. For sure. I mean, Nightfall is a classic Batman story. I'm actually kind of surprised you haven't gotten it already, honestly. Oh, well, yeah. Definitely try What If. Volume 2 is much better than Volume 1. My favorite What If stories was What If the Avengers Lost Operation Galactic Storm. It was a two-parter, and the Operation Galactic Storm was kind of a recent story, and it was the Avengers Lost. And the Nega Bomb went off, and Earth was destroyed, and it was just a really great, like, most of the problem with a lot of the What If books is like it just tells the story of if things didn't happen exactly like they happened in the main 616, it would have been a disaster for everybody. And this one, though, so it was kind of a tired trope. This one, though, was a really great story. I wonder who wrote that, actually. I should check that out. Had, like, Simon Wilson, Wonder Man, like, sacrificed himself and blew up the... He and Wanda were, like, in a prison, a Kree prison camp. Oh, boy. Fix that. You guys are seeing some really ugly behind-the-scenes stuff here. How loud that is. I get some runs for... Whoa, happening here? There we go. The new run where they were fighting for the cow, I just wrote Jason. He looks so much like... Yeah. You know what's funny about Jason Todd? In his original stories, he actually did have red hair. And like the original books, they had to... I don't know why... Well, they changed it because it looked weird, I guess, but... Okay. There you go. There's a bat. There's a Red Hood right there. Oh, whoa, Brian, you're on both platforms here, man. Thank you. Yeah, I think this account is connected to my Shopify store, so I'm more allowed here to talk about going to our website and using other websites. So here, yeah, so we have a whole other website that we do. We're trying to build it out. I got to figure out what I want to do with it. Like there's some subscription programs we can do over there. I was going to try to move some of the subscriptions over to TikTok, but honestly, I keep having these weird technical problems on TikTok. I'm not really sure how much... I'm going to have to stay there, but I'm not really sure how much longer it's going to work out because it's like... it's like every time I try to do something new, there's like some new thing that screws it up. So I'm like, I got to build a website. We're going to do that. We're going to offer some cool deals on it. But everything that I have on TikTok, you can get on my website. So it's just epic-panels.com. Actually, if you go to our bio, you can find it here. But I think I really want to do this thing. You guys, if you've gotten an order from me, you have seen the first issue bundle club. And you can get a pack of first issues. One of the things I really want to do is have enough subscribers so we can get some of those big orders, like the 1 in 100s, 1 in 1,000s. There's so many good books there. All right, so this guy got Teen Titans, Superman 204. That's a great book there. Dark Dominion. That's a Jim Shooter run. The Ray. Really great foil cover from first appearance of Two-Face. Out this week, Wonder Woman vs. Lobo, Squadron Supreme, Dusty Star #1, Nightwing 41, Brian Michael Bendis and Mark Bagley's Brilliant. I forgot all about that book. Conclusion of the Surtur Saga. That's just a classic book to have. And this awesome cover by the X-Men. This screen needs to be flipped, doesn't it? Okay, I think that... Bam, there we go. Great. Woof. I don't know why do they even have that feature? That seems such a weird thing to have, like a mirrored feature. Two Airheads because Red Hood did buy the final package last night. Oh wait, these two stickers here. I've started a new method. You guys let me know if you do the same, but I decided that instead of, because you're working from home, you kind of work 24/7, but I started a hard start of, especially if I do these lives at night and I stay up till midnight, got to have some more balance. So I've been starting the day with working out and riding my bike, making a nice breakfast, not doing any work until like 10:30 or so, kind of ease into the day, because I could easily. Can you add stickers instead of airheads? If I have some, yeah. Let me see what I got. I'll keep an eye out for your order. I know I've got a bunch of stuff that I'm still looking for since the redecorating here. Oh wait, is this them? Oh yeah, great, cool. Look at that. Bam, got them. Stickers. Done. All right, this order is going to Arkansas. Got a Wonder Woman Lobo, this awesome Gabriel Delado, the N2099, it's a new crossover just started this month, Black Panther, Superman Thundercats, Superman Cal, this is where he's a knight, Elseworld book, Convergence Flash, Nova. Some of these great new, I found a bunch of new universe books, and if you guys like the Ultimate line, you should love it, but you should definitely check out New Universe. This is Death Made Black. This is the crossover between Valiant and Image Comics. This book took place in St. Louis because Jim Lee went to high school here for a year or two. And at the end of it, you get this character. This in the 90s, this was a hot book because it's the first appearance of Caitlin Fairchild of Gen 13, and they blow up the Arch. Can you believe that? Mountain Gold Comics, how are you? Thanks for joining us. I'm packing up orders from last night. Arkham Red Hood, for the first time Comic Club, is the different levels coming to TikTok as well? Yes. All the same levels are going to be coming over to TikTok Live. And, I mean, the goal of it is that we... Yes, long story short, yes. I mean, what I'm hoping is that we get enough subscribers that we can get those big initiative covers, like the 1 in 100s and 1 in 50s. I mean, if we get 100 subscribers, we can always qualify for the 1 in 100, and the different levels will guarantee that you get like a 1 in 10, a 1 in 25, a 1 in 50, that kind of thing. The 1 in 100s, though, those are gonna be a little harder to get because we're gonna auction those off during our live shows. So I'm hoping I can make a whole gamification process of this thing and make it interesting for everybody. But like, yes, but so it really is dependent on the amount of subscribers we get. That is to say, if you are purchasing one now and we don't have 100 subscribers, I think we only have like 5 people. But once we get enough, everyone's going to win something. But in the meantime, I'll just pack your bags with stuff that's valuable enough for their order. Mostly superheroes. Are you wearing a camera helmet? No, I'm wearing one of those little neck things. So I do these for my videos and I pack them up. This little neck guy that actually, funny enough, I got off of the TikTok store. It just looks like that. That magnet goes around, that clips your phone. That thing goes around your neck, and you got content all day, baby. Whoa, Bri, you being here today means you're a winner, buddy. So you'll win something. No, I mean, I think it just basically the numbers. If you if you join the subscription plan, and you know you're gonna get like a 1 in 10. You're gonna get a 1 in 25 eventually. Um, but if you do the live shows, you're definitely you'll win something there too. Yeah, it's kind of cool, isn't it? I've decided it's not right to put people's addresses on there. The one thing I don't like about it is you can see how messy my packing area is right now. Oh, you know what, Logan? Sorry. So, guys, if you don't have a chance, go follow Mostly Superheroes, one of the best superhero podcasts out there, located here in St. Louis. But that's my buddy Logan there. Yeah, I saw your order this morning, and I apologize. I was so busy with holiday stuff over the weekend, I wasn't able to get to it. But I will. I'm going to pack it up today. And Logan, if you're there, message me with some characters you'd like in your pack, and I'll make sure to put it together for you. All right, so this guy got, of course, the Wonder Woman Lobo book, the variant cover for Daredevil Punisher, Sovereign 7, number 14. After Eden, please tell me what this book is. Oh, actually, this is for Doom. Yeah, El Doom or Doom. And he wanted green, only green Airheads, which I will accommodate him. It's a really cool cover with Kyle Rayner as the White Lantern. Kyle Rayner, greatest Green Lantern of all time. I won't hear anybody say any different. And this really cool Guardians of the Galaxy issue Marvel Premiere number 6 of the original Guardians of the Galaxy. These are my Guardians. I love those guys. If you guys have a chance to read the Jim Valentino Guardians of the Galaxy run, it's some of the best comics out there. Like it takes place in the 30th century. First story is they got to find Captain America's shield, and it turns out it's on a planet that's run by the Vision. Vance Astro gets it. They run into Wolverine's great-granddaughter, who she's the leader of a mutant planet, and then she ends up fighting Doctor Doom in Latveria, who took Wolverine's skeleton and used it as the base of his armor. And that's oh man, I got that cover, and I know that's going to end up some way. Gotcha, Mr. Spears. Rarkham's Red Hood. I hope I don't need your help, but 3 of my packages from the last week are stuck in limbo. Yeah, man, I'm in a real bind with TikTok right now because there's I think I've got listed like 32 orders. They're listed in collection, which means that TikTok says I still have them. But all the orders I have in my store right now are the ones in this box right here, and Logan's. So UPS this time of year, or USPS this time of year, obviously everything is really jammed up. Every day I go down to the post office to drop off more packages. There's piles of presents stuck in their box, stuck on their door. So they are really far behind, and unfortunately, TikTok is kind of taken out on their sellers. So they need to make an exception for slow traffic. Because one of the things that TikTok has, which I think is a good thing, is they have a system where you can. It's like a point system how they value their sellers, and Red Hood. Here's your 4-pack right here, buddy. Bam. So they have a system that rates sellers, and one of them is how long your books are in holding, how much you had them, and the time between the label being created and then being tracked in USPS. I've had orders that a person has had in their hands, and then TikTok is still showing that the book or that it hasn't arrived, and so having to work with that is a real pain in the butt. Yeah. Thank you, Logan, or whoever that is running that thing there. All right, so Red Hood. You've got this one here. So I've actually got a special box for you because you've got all these books here. So here's what Red Hood walked away with last night, everybody. Red Hood got, of course, the Wonder Woman versus Lobo book. He got Detective Comics number 66, Infinite 7, Night World, which this is a really cool, spooky Jack Kirby-inspired book. Avengers, from Jonathan Hickman, Fear Agent number 1. Robin Rises. This is after he died. Pretty quick death there. Squadron Supreme, Starbrand and Night Mask, Spawn, The Dark Ages, Convergence number 1. This is Night Thrasher, Red Hood and Outlaws. That's a great, amazing X-Men cover by Ed McGuinness. We got Infinite 7 here, Eye Candy, Justice, Red Prophet, Hardcore, a really great. Oh, I just got that. Not Hard Corpse, Hardcore. Got it. That's cute. Superman number 204, classic cover. We got Dark X number 4, Iconic number 4, Dynamic number 20, Spartan USA. This is the Marvel UK book. Jupiter's Legacy, a really awesome Silver Surfer book. 1776 number 1, Future's End 13. That's Tim Drake getting ready to assume the Batman Beyond title. Thundercats Origins number 1. Legion Prophets, Battle World number 3, Legion 13, and Star Trek 29, and Fantastic Four 22-24. Superboy and Ravers number 10. Firestorm. So this was a secondary series that the Ravers was a thing back in the late 90s where obviously everyone knows what a rave is, but they were trying to make Superboy cooler and younger. So they gave him a super team of kids that like to party. And that was the series. I've never heard mention of those characters again. I wouldn't mind if they figured out some kind of way of working them back into the storyline because that'd be fun to see. Like I love deep cuts. Like I love when they show that they remember their characters, and I love that when you have a guy from 20 years ago show back up or show up again. It shows like the writer knows what he's talking about. And one of the best writers for that, honestly, was Tanahashi Coates. Like he brought back so many 70s characters, 70s and early 80s characters. From when he was a kid reading comics, his run was a deep dive. Woe by. I'll try to get some. I see from package the other day already. These ones went out a bit ago. I got a part of it now. Whatever I check USPS, this is on his way to facility, which, yeah. Red Hood, I will. In fact, what I'll probably do is I'll ping you in a little bit when I get off this live stream here. And what we'll do is we'll just have you message them. All right, so you were going to get Red Hood an actual shipping box here from our distributor that the comics come in. So you're going to get, so this box, I just want to make sure it fits first. So let's see here. That's too tight. Okay, let me see if I can get them in this box here. Oh, you know what? Yeah. These aren't big enough. Oh, there we go. They aren't big enough for... one of the problems with... I try to reuse as many materials as I possibly can. And... I reuse as many materials as I possibly can because, shipping stuff does drive up the price. And... it's just an added cost that's a pain in the butt to deal with. But you got to do it. So I always try to keep, you know, packaging materials whenever I get them, so I can reuse them, don't have to pay for them. The more profit, the better, you know. So we got to do here is just make sure all the sides are protected. Now, I'll tell you guys a little secret here. One of the reasons why I put Quick Draw Comics, how are you? One of the reasons why I put candy in the bags is because not only is it, I love you guys so much and I want you to have some candy while you read your comics, it's also to provide some cushion. So these things act as an additional barrier to heavy boxes and things. So this is kind of like a sneaky way of adding an extra degree of support. All right, now I still need one more. Oh, yes. Okay, Red Hood. There you go. You're one of the very few people who gets to see their thing, their packaged up like that. Oh yeah, no, I get as many boxes as I can get. I had to pack a 130 pack to a guy the other day. We had this brutal sale on Black Friday that TikTok sponsored, and we were getting like, I think it was like 80% off deals with free shipping. So I sent this guy, and I know this is good for you guys, but I sent a guy a 130 comics for $40, and I had to pay for the shipping. I was not happy at all, as you can imagine. I tried to shut the sale down, but it was already going. It was a real bummer. And I know that's not your guys' fault, but man, it sucks. Seeing an order coming, you're like, oh, great. I got an order for 130 comics. Wow. Oh, it's $40, and that's gonna be the majority of the price of the shipping. Sweet. You know, I wish you would have gotten the deal too. It was Black Friday deals. What's funny is that since I closed the store down, I take Black Friday off. I take that whole week off. Like, as a former retailer, no, that was not you, Arkham. It was somebody else. He was the reason why your order your big order hasn't been processed yet or why I'm working on it is because it consumes so many books that I had to go shopping. That whole weekend did, because I got slammed with so many orders. But as a former retail guy, you know, the sprint from Halloween to Christmas is nonstop. And over the years, I really started hating that time because it was so much work. And it was just, it was so much work. And then we take a week off in January, but we close the store only so we can do restocking and inventory. Okay. All right, guys, I am nearing the end of this package here. Wobry, this is your order right here. So you got a copy of Wonder Woman versus Lobo, Forever Evil, the Dead and the Dying, Ultron, this awesome Constantine cover, this really great, another feature end, really great Nova cover, Red Hood, The Outlaws, this really cool limited edition Marvel card one, Possessed, Freak Force, and really beautiful Wolverine cover. A really great Guardians of the Galaxy cover. Now, Wobry, you have asked not to get Airheads and I shall oblige you. Instead, I'm going to give you, I'm making this really cool digital Batman sticker. I'm also going to throw in this Aloha one because it's kind of, Hawaiian Batman. I'm also going to throw in this Jim Lee Superman sticker. And the Superman logo. How about that? There you go. Yeah, there's Nightwing in there. Oh, the one you were Brian, the one you were talking about was I sent you Forever Evil number 7, which is 7, which is a penultimate Nightwing story. You'll love it. The buzz online this week is we're going to get a Supergirl trailer, and we keep hearing that we're going to get a Avengers Endgame trailer this week too. So we're going to see, what do you guys want to see in Avengers Doomsday? I'm very lukewarm about the idea of RDJ coming back as Dr. Doom, but I do have faith in the Russo brothers because they gave us Endgame. However, I wish that Marvel didn't get so freaked out and change their plans. I think we saw a lot of, they reacted very reactionary to the writer's strike and to just the backlash of too much Marvel product. I don't think there has been enough. I think that honestly the problem with Marvel Studios is that the thing that made them special was the connected universe. And the fact that they went back on that and they had all these really awesome shows where we didn't see the other heroes. Like, I really think it was a miss that Sam Wilson didn't show up in any, like in Moon Knight, or Spider-Man didn't show up in Miss Marvel. I think it's a crime we haven't gotten another Shang-Chi movie, honestly. And I was really excited about a Jonathan. I was excited about a Kang movie for sure. And when that didn't happen, I got kind of bummed out by it, honestly. I think Kang was a great character also because I invested a lot of money in getting Kang appearances, so that was a bummer. What is this song? Snacks. All right, Frankie F got 2 packs yesterday. All right, guys, drop in the comments. What are you thinking about Avengers Endgame? Doomsday. Also, I just think it's bonkers that they spent all this time. The main premise of Endgame was that the Avengers weren't ready for Doom because they weren't really a team yet, which doesn't make sense because they had all the era of, they had Age of Ultron. They seemed pretty well established and they had a lot of years. The comic at least imply that there was some kind of like multi-year operation of the Avengers. So I would assume they would have been more prepared, at least knew how to fight against Thanos. I know they're all kind of spread out all over the place, but I would expect more of an Avengers team to be better prepared for Doom. For me, that was one of the most fun things about the Avengers in the comics was that they had all the gadgets. They had a staff. They had Avengers Mansion. There was like a culture around it. That doesn't seem to be the case for this movie. In fact, it seems like they're going to be fighting over the title of the Avengers for a little bit. And I hope that just means that they're going to just form together. I can't imagine that the relationship that Sam and Bucky built in Avengers Endgame would make them bitter rivals where they couldn't come to some kind of conclusion. That's the worst noise in the world. I'm so sorry, guys. They couldn't come to some kind of conclusion about the Avengers name. You don't need to do. There was a guy when TikTok first started. He was he packed up products, and I need to get whatever tape dispenser he has. Is what I need to get. That way it doesn't make that horrible noise. Yeah, and who knows what's going on with Blade right now? Good Lord. Actually, has Blade's been officially canceled, right? Okay. All right, that's it for the orders. So the test on this thing worked out well. And at least I've got Instagram up and running. Got to see what's going on with YouTube. But we'll be back tonight. I think we're going to have some shows. We're going to do some polls again. So I will see you guys tonight. Thanks.